anime.
This episode, man. This fucking episode.
I don't need to say anything. I'm just gonna smile.
Every other episode of this, I get messages from these guys saying they're watching a different show. Somehow this show has a not consistent tone, but a consistent tone all at the same time.
Yes.
It is one of my favorite animes that bounces all over the damn place, but still makes sense.
Kind of like Gurren, except not as well, it's not hentai, but
there's some, hey, Esdeath is a girl who's just figuring out what love is.
By coming yandere.
We're skipping a bit to the end here, but I will admit, to quote Adam Wilborn, I popped my little tits off when I was watching this, and as much as I don't like the character, when oh no, I can't remember. Suryu pulls a drill out of Koro. I was like, huh?
Oh my God!
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, how dare you?
Don't you dare use a drill, you little girl! But yeah, so remember I was going to say that they're going to kind of explain her weapons later. They just live inside Koro, who basically is an infinite pocket.
Sure. Fine, whatever.
I feel bad for the dog.
So do I. It's just like, just the first time the drill came out, I'm like, okay, I can feasibly believe that thing was inside that dog when it's big. Then she pulls that fucking railgun out of that dog when he's this big. Not in big form, in puppy form. She pulls a mile-long railgun.
Oh no, Sleek.
The dog is a TARDIS.
Yeah, it's there, and it just what the actual hell?
Anime logic.
It's anime logic. So we're still going. I gotta ask here, since you actually got to see them fight just a touch. I think both of you mentioned you were going to like Korome quite a bit, except for Masao. You mentioned that you like Wave, the sea guy, the last time we mentioned this. Do your opinions still stand now that we got to see them fight a little?
Especially when they said, I was like, why are these two stupid?
Wave is the best. Wave is such an idiot. I love him. And it only gets worse.
So stupid?
It only gets worse.
He's the kind of person who would be surprised that The Rock is Dwayne Johnson.
It's up there. It's just like, but I just love him. He's like, yeah, man, my mom said it'd be really cool if I brought all these fish in. Oh man, Tatsumi's gone. Where could this Night Raid guy have come from? Oh, oh my God. But okay, we're jumping around. So we get an explanation of all of their what do I want to say? Their Imperial weapons a little. I think Bulls is one of my favorite just on the nose names of Imperial arms ever. The Invitation to Purgatory.
Yeah. That's pretty up there.
Like that's the name of a heavy metal album cover. Like
I like the blonde guy because he's a fucking angel. I'm like, God damn it.
Yes. Run is pretty good.
He kind of reminds me of Lub a little bit in terms of his
a little bit
Imperial arms.
It is a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was him too for a moment. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, they're very different, and then you see the spikes and stuff come out, and you're just like, oh, he's exactly like Angel, except Archangel, where he can shoot the freaking metal chunk things out without having metal arms. You get to see Stylish, who, in my opinion, this is one of the few times where I'll actually take the people that say the manga explains more, because oh boy, am I ready to have a full-scale war with the freaking Akame Got Killed subreddit about the miles of bullshit that they heap onto this manga about how it does so much more than the anime when it is tot for tot exact copy.
and paste.
And especially in the parts where they say it's like, they do so much more to explain what the Taigus do. I'm like, no, they don't. If anything, it's less specific. But you get this, like, that his weapon is the hands of creation. And it basically explained it to, he can pretty much, if given the materials, make anything that he wants. That's kind of nuts. So,
Right.
like, he did everything to Suryu. Well, weapon-wise to Suryu. That girl was a busted light bulb from the start. But, yeah, you get that. And then we start to get the rom-com elements of Akame ga Kill here a little bit, where all that it takes for Tatsumi to not be able to handle the situation he's in is that she starts holding his hand.
When that happened, I was like, this is lewd hand holding, not allowed in my hand.
It's like, oh, now I'm screwed. And then it goes that I forget about it every time. And I said, this is only my third time watching it, but this 2 subsequent times when these freaking scenes pop up, we're just like, all right, I'll convince her to join us tonight. Cuts right to a shower scene. It leads into, he's like, oh, dang it, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And he starts daydreaming. And then he's like, all right, when she comes in here, I'm going to handle it. And he says like, yeah, I'll take her down like a tomcat. And the little cat person he's going, where? What is this show? 2 of their best friends just got murdered 2 episodes ago, and now he's having a rom-com about sleeping with the enemy.
Only this show can get away with a tone shift that abrupt.
I think that is true.
It's crashing into a wall version of like, and it's just like, okay, sure, and they just move on like nothing happened, and that's the best part about it. They don't drag on those moments at all. But so Esdeath might be one of the most forward women I've met in my life that is not centered around lust. Because like there's other characters that are meant to be like lustful on purpose. This woman is just like, oh, so this is what relationships are, right? She's just like comes out of the shower, and for extra added sexiness and also censorship, she has to have the shirt on just to be like, oh, maybe part of it falls off. It's not going to. It's like one of those. There's this great version of the meme where Tom Holland is trying to explain something to Zendaya when they're on the set. You see Zendaya's face is just like at the screen, and Tom's trying to explain to her. He's like boyfriend trying to explain to girlfriend why she looks hotter naked but with leggings on. It's kind of.
I think I've seen something like that.
It's kind of like that, but with the thing like she somehow looks more attractive with the shirt on. I don't get it. It's like, I don't know. Men's brains are weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Can confirm.
Yeah, but she's so weird. Like she's. Oh, we need to live together. It's like, oh, do you have family in the Imperial Army? I'll protect them.
Protect them too.
What if he would have mentioned he had a wife?
Honestly.
Like, what are you gonna do? I'll kill her, but I'll protect your family. You are mine now. What were you gonna do? What was the plan here?
Kill the wife, I guess.
I don't know, but then it's like just like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. So you know, they'll kill you if you try and leave me.
And I was like, oh, yandere.
Yeah. And it's just like the yandere saying of it, but not like the execution of it. It's so weird. She's the most calm yandere I've seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just like her only thought is, oh wow, he thought I should leave the Imperial Army. I should leave. I should join the Revolutionary Army. And I just threatened to kill him. Oh man, I should have invited him in the shower.
Oh,
she has a one-track mind, man. I will give her that. She has a one-track mind.
She is definitely one of the most unique villains I've seen. That it's not like this isn't a trap. She genuinely has feeling for Tatsumi, but she's also the villain.
Yeah. It's like people explained this show to me before I watched it. Like I said, I got 90% of this show spoiled to me before I watched it. This part of it was never said to me. They're like, this is a show about full-scale war where tons of people die and it's bloody and it's gruesome and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, where the hell
are you talking?
Where was this part when y'all talk about the show? This is like 90% of it. Yeah. So I have to ask. I love what you refer to him. He will be in the reserves and he will also be my lover, whether he likes it or not. Were you expecting the person with the most love experience to be Bowles?
Yes and no?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
My lovely wife of 6 years. Oh.
I was expecting a kind of different answer, but that is a great payoff to her question.
Every time I think I understand a character in the show as it goes along, I'm just like, oh.
Nope.
Don't have a clue. It continues. It's just, yeah. But
I do love the brief exchange that Tatsumi has with Kurome.
Yeah,
as she's munching away on her cookies.
He's like, this is like deja vu.
He's like, wow, I can't tell at all that you look just like her. Yep, that's got to be Akame's sister. And he tries, he's like, taking the food, do it and I'll kill you. Yep, yeah, they're related. It's like,
I did this so heavily. I was like, oh,
you look a lot like the girl in the wanted posters, huh? Wave like, oh yeah, I thought that too. How was this never communicated to the people on the team that that's one of the leaders of Night Raid's sister?
These guys are dumb.
Bulls. No, not Bulls. Wave. Esdeath probably knew that. Everyone else probably knew that, except you. Guy. Come on.
I was like, God damn it, yes.
It's just like outside of the jacket and a slightly smaller chest, she basically dresses the same way as freaking. And the short hair. It's pretty scary. They have different eye colors. That's about it. But somehow you could tell that they're completely different characters. That's how good, simple designs can be.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like someone described it. I watched a video recently on how certain character designs are better. Liminal character design? Can't think of what it's called, where it's like it's a character design where it's super simple, but if you had to draw them in a different style and like from a distance, you could still, without a shadow of a doubt, tell who that character is. I can't remember exactly. I want to say it was something like liminal design or something like that. But yeah, that's how a good chunk of these characters are too. Gurren's a good show that is an example of that. So is we just talked about it. Soul Eater is another one that's like that too.
Yeah.
But
shows that have like a very distinct style, but not overly complicated.
No, exactly. Yeah, they don't go overboard. Like there's it's a quote from Two Best Friends where they're playing Assassin's Creed and they're going into the sky and one of the assassins jumps at a guy. It's like, oh my god, he's got Final Fantasy levels of belts on him. We need to run.
Yeah.
That's so accurate that it hurts. But, so, I have to ask, outside of Wade being an absolute moron, did you like the little bit of a scene that those two had together?
I like how the writers are trying to draw parallels between these two. Kind of like what I said, I think it was the last episode where I described the Jaeger as pretty much the Injustice League or like Brotherhood of Evil.
Yeah. Like
so they're almost trying to like pair up different characters as like the evil counterpart to the other.
Yeah. They don't do it exactly one for one, but it's like Kurome, Akame, Wave, Tatsumi, and Najinda, Esdeath. They do it a decent amount, but then the other ones are complete oddballs. But they do a decent amount of it. I have to ask, just like design-wise, which do you like better? Incursio or Grand Chariot?
I think Incursio only because A, I'm used to it more, and B, I just think it's more well realized. Okay. I don't think I've seen enough of Grand Chariot to really gauge how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of like how Grand Chariot looks, so.
Yeah. It is. Did you catch the line?
And when
that
he's
they
like,
said
"Oh, that
very
like
funny?
you had the beta time," I was like, "Wait, what?" Oh,
Yeah,
that's sold
exactly.
out. I need
Yeah.
expedition.
Yeah, exactly. How it was the first try at making an armor suit, and that Grand Chariot was the upgraded version. It's basically just they tried it again to make an armor weapon,
It's a
and
Incursio 2.0.
pretty much.
Basically.
But yet it doesn't have the power to turn invisible because it was made with different materials. It's little
Oh.
details like that where I'm like, oh, they made it stronger maybe,
Yeah.
but because they used a different thing, it can't do certain stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's one thing what I like
It's
so
like-
much about the show is that what the weapons are made out of cause it to do random shit.
I also like how specific it gets too with each weapon and their abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and it'll get stupider. I repeat, the two characters
the Persona characters coming.
The Persona characters coming. It's the two characters that I think both of you will like the most appear in the same exact episode.
Do you think we'll get to it tonight?
If we do our normal amount of episodes, we're guaranteed to see them.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we'll absolutely see them tonight. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So, with both of your bets in mind, I have to say, how are you two taking the last little bit we got to see before Lubbo interrupted there?
I was about to send in a GIF of like I ship it like adores and pleases to my eyes. I ship it.
My feet have not left the post. I
am
on
that fucking shit.
I am digging in my heels.
Oh my god! Oh, I love this show. I really love this show. Now I get to watch it with people. Oh, it's great. So, we another part that's a little bit different in the anime. Wave's torture when he gets back.
Oh god.
It's made out to be funny in the show. It's not made out to be funny in the thing. Like, I guess because you could kind of get the humor of the words, but like, it's the exact same where he's made to kneel on the thing, except there's an extra added part where Esdeath is making Korome drop liquid hot wax on his back as well.
Oh, so it's not just the cinder blocks, but like.
Yeah, she drops a cinder block and then she's like also wax him. Like partly through talking, she's just periodically dropping like
little drops,
literal drops of molten hot wax on his back. Like
it's so extra but so perfect.
Yeah, and like when he loses Tatsumi, I love how he's just like, man, I completely understand why you run away, but Esdeath is gonna kill you, so I can't let you. It's one of those things. You're just like, oh no, that
I understand, but I don't want to die either.
Exactly. I'm sorry, bro. You just need to go have sex with the hot lady.
You gotta take one for the team.
You poor bastard. It's just like every time Tatsumi gets in a situation, he's always just like, oh man, my life's the worst. This extremely attractive woman wants me. Oh man.
Tatsumi, I love you, but you could be so dumb.
Because he is.
I love how much he's just every time Tatsumi does something, it's just she's just like, why is he why?
Like, why is he doing?
It's just who it is. It's just he's a man about town. That's all I gotta say. So we get to meet a slightly different crew now. Remember when I said how they have the really weird naming convention of where it's like Minister Honest is not honest. Dr. Stylish. What's your first impression of the S&M crew that he's walking with?
Well, he certainly has a type.
With the giant nose.
He's a scientist. Now we know why.
Yeah. And the weird part is, like, I honestly thought for a second that big dude that they're walking around with was the guy that was formerly the Three Beasts, the little Skinner dude. It's not. It's just another guy that looks incredibly like him.
Oh.
Just like, that dude looks incredibly like, oh, just everyone he has wears leather, so I guess that makes sense.
I guess.
But yeah, it's Dr. Stylish is a weird man. That's all I gotta say.
He's kind of cool though. I'm like, god damn it.
He is kind of cool. He does a trope in the next game that is from a popular video game franchise that I'm a huge fan of. That I was just like, man, you are so much that character in an anime, And then when I always had this internal thought in my head. And then when he does a certain thing in this next episode, I'm like, and then you did the one thing all of them do. Thank you for exactly proving what your basis of your kind of ideas came from. But yeah, any questions?
About Dr. Stylish, I'm sure they'll explain it in the next episode, but is he like kind of going rogue and doing his own thing? Or is he loyal to the Jaegers?
He is loyal to the Jaegers, and I guess it's really not a spoiler. They say something to the degree of, and I can't remember if it was said exactly this way in the episode or in the manga, but they say it the same way, they just word it slightly differently. It's basically just, I'm going to go take care of the job so that the people will think I'm important and they'll give me more supplies for my experiments.
Oh, that type of thing. It's like, I'm going to do this to get noticed by senpai.
Exactly. It's that kind of thing where I'll get more people to experiment on. Yeah.
That's evil. That is diabolical.
Yeah. Stylish is, he's weird.
Stylist.
Yeah, stylish is a word to say. Yikes, but yeah, no, that's all you guys really got then. We can, head on out of here. Mike, where can they reach you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at CaptainK42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/CoachK42. Find me in all the various Facebook groups, just at my name. You can also find us, you can check out Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Twitter at Ren Pop Culture. Look for us on Podchaser. You can check us out on the Banana Meter. Listen to all of our podcasts on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. Need an escape? So do we.
Yes, and Miss Al?
And you can find me on Twitter at KivaLove028.
All right, cool. And you can find me everywhere at Organoid0. All right, you guys. Until next time, we'll see you later. Peace. Bye.